Dawn breaks over Christmas Island like nowhere else on Earth. Through the ethereal mist, the tropical rainforest emerges as a breathing, living entity. But beneath this tranquil green curtain, a massive shift is beginning. Tiny, obsidian-like eyes peer out from the darkness of deep burrows, sensing the shifting light. This is the waking hour of the red crabs. Every ancient root is a castle, every limestone crevice a fortress. Millions of years of evolution have transformed these crustaceans, creatures once bound to the sea, into the loyal guardians of the forest floor. They do not need a roar to claim their territory. Their sheer numbers alone repaint the landscape in a vibrant, burning crimson. Look closely at their armor, a radiant red, as tough as steel, shielding them from the brutal humidity and fluctuating temperatures. They move with a strange, calculated caution, claws raised, senses sharp. Life here follows its own tempo, the rhythm of relentless perseverance. In this kingdom, unity is not a choice, but a synchronized instinct. When one crab emerges, thousands follow. Together, they form a vast, pulsing carpet of red, moving in harmony beneath the morning sun, claiming the forest as their own. Food of the rainforest is abundant, but to find the finest prize, these crabs must become master foragers. They do not chase swift prey. Instead, they patiently harvest what the forest discards. A fallen yellow leaf is more than just debris. It is a fiber-rich feast waiting to be claimed. Observe their feeding. Those claws function like precision mechanical pliers, tearing, crushing, and meticulously shredding. This process repeats for hours on end. The red crabs are the forest's greatest janitors. Without them, the leaf litter would pile up meters high, suffocating the young saplings struggling to reach the light. Occasionally, competition erupts over a fallen, succulent fruit. This clash of claws is not for killing, but for dominance. The stronger claimant takes the prize, but the loser never gives up. It simply moves to the next tree, seeking the next opportunity in this endless green buffet. Water is just as vital. During the scorching midday heat, keeping their gills moist is a matter of life or death. They gather around droplets caught in the crooks of ferns, sharing the precious liquid. The survival of the colony depends on this delicate balance between nature's bounty and their own adaptive instincts. But this emerald paradise is not always peaceful. When the shadow of a predator falls, the Red Kingdom enters a state of high alert. Birds of prey with piercing vision scan the ground for stragglers. The only hope for survival is to remain frozen in place or disappear into a crevice narrow enough for their hard shells to act as a shield. The most dangerous enemies are not the giants, but the tiny, relentless, yellow crazy ants. Attacking in overwhelming numbers with acidic venom, they turn a simple stroll into a nightmare. For a red crab, this is an unfair war. Once swarmed, even the toughest armor cannot protect the soft joints and sensitive eyes. The ultimate trial lies at the forest's edge, the asphalt roads built by humans. To the crabs, these are scorching, lethal black rivers. The heat from the sun-baked tarmac can dehydrate them in minutes, to say nothing of the massive wheels that roar past without mercy. It is a suicidal pilgrimage. Thousands perish on the asphalt, yet the red tide does not stop. The call of the ocean is more powerful than any fear. Human intervention, through drift fences and specialized underpasses, is the only glimmer of hope for this scarlet army. And then, after so much hardship, the scent of salt fills the air. The rhythmic roar of the waves is a symphony welcoming the exiles home. Under the light of a brilliant full moon, the white sands transform into a flickering field of fire. Millions of mother crabs, carrying the hopes of the next generation, march toward the water's edge. In a dance of pure instinct, they shake their bodies, releasing billions of eggs into the surf. The moment the eggs hit the seawater, life ignites. Microscopic larvae begin their adventure in the vast ocean, where they will grow and wait for their day to return to the land. The cycle of life is cruel yet magnificent. As the exhausted mothers crawl back toward the forest, the sea begins to return its gift. Billions of baby crabs, no larger than a grain of sand, begin the reverse pilgrimage. They have no maps, no guides, only a haunting call from the deep, dark woods. The journey of the red crab is a saga of infinite resilience. From the dark burrows through the sun-drenched roads to the ends of the sea, every step is a miracle of evolution. This crimson fire will burn on, lighting up this rainforest for generations to come, a reminder of the indestructible power of life on our blue planet.